The banking crises are once again dominating the news worldwide. On top of that, more and more problems are now emerging in the real estate market. In the end, everything leads back to gold and high security storage. You are affected as well, and I will show you what you can do about it. We are constantly bringing many new clients to safety. What about you? The governments have once again passed many laws to make property owners pay up. They also have many terrible things planned. Austrians can still be a little happy about that for now. We lag a bit behind Germany, but in the end we always end up copying what the Germans do. Just a few quick examples. Construction loan interest rates are exploding. Oil and gas heating systems are supposed to be removed. Residential buildings must be renovated by force. From one day to the next, all houses must be climate neutral. Indirect expropriations are becoming fashionable. Well, this whole smart meter thing is also quite amusing. That means all your electricity data is automatically sent to the authorities. The authorities, they know everything. There's so much malice behind it again. But the authorities do promise that nothing will come of it. And this thing transmits a lot. Apart from the high radiation levels, everything from your apartment is sent to the electricity company minute by minute. All your data is accessible. Just imagine everyone knows when you get up, when you take a shower, when you're on vacation, whether you're working or have visitors. All that and much more can easily be read from your consumption habits. Let's move on to the next topic. Interest rates continue to rise. Inflation keeps eating away at our money. Banks are further tightening their lending criteria. Unimaginable, even the churches have to cut back. Loan extensions now come with significantly higher interest rates. If you've always been told over the past decades that owning property is important, that has changed dramatically in recent months. Every day I have clients who say, finally, I'm out of it. They are overjoyed to be rid of the thing. So please keep in mind these problems have only just begun. Real estate crises often last for decades. And there is still a lot that could happen, things we can't even imagine yet. For example, that inflation rates could become clearly double-digit. The new slogan from Brussels is Fit for 55. Have you heard about it? Well, it's not a fitness program, but rather the EU's program for the mandatory renovation of all properties. Many homeowners have saved their whole lives to pay off their loans and are finally debt-free. And now this program is coming. Fit for 55. As soon as the voluntary debt is over, the forced debt begins. Please make sure to read up on this yourself in time, because if you can't afford this optimization of your property, well, then you're not allowed to stay in it. You can't live in it, rent it out, or even sell it. You have to renovate everything. Let's move on to interest rates. For many people, the current level of loan interest rates is already far too high, even though rates have only been rising for a year, but many have already reached their pain threshold. Interest rate cycles also often last for decades, during which they rise and remain high. But we are only at the beginning of such a cycle, so there is still a lot ahead of us. In the past, interest rates were often already in the double digits. Just calculate how many borrowers would still be able to afford that. But I can tell you, you will still find buyers on the market. My newly acquired precious metals clients are very happy about having managed to exit. I've picked out 4 of the largest real estate stocks in Germany for you here. On average, they lost 40 to 50% of their value last year. Calculate it yourself or go to your advisor to find out what opportunities and risks you have. If that's too stressful for you in the future, then get gold and silver from us. In short, only if you are smart will you have money in retirement. What does your retirement plan look like? One example would be the Alecta pension fund in Sweden. Because of the banking crises in recent weeks, they have lost billions. Most future pensioners don't even know about this yet. Absolutely nothing. Now let's look in the other direction, to Italy. There we have a similar problem. The Eurovita life insurance company lost 15 billion due to the banking crisis. They say this has never happened before. Let's look back at the banks again. In the past, was it always the savers who got fleeced? Are bondholders and shareholders now being harmed illegally? But I can guarantee you, in the end, everyone gets fleeced. The banks are bailed out, but for ordinary people, loans become more expensive and overdraft limits are cancelled. This means that even home builders are directly affected by the losses. And what happens next? Yes, that's the burning question you should be asking yourself. But I can tell you that endless amounts of money will continue to be spent. And that's why there's always someone willing to buy you out. Have everything thoroughly checked by your advisor and inform yourself online. Because even more money is being printed than ever before. And everyone is waiting for the next, even bigger stimulus packages. It's time for you to secure real safety with gold and silver from us. Gold and silver are strictly limited and have survived every crisis so far. And all of it stored in a high security vault. That way, you avoid any stress and have every possible flexibility. Goodbye, and as always, I look forward to hearing from you.